Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mampolo from Mampolo's Corner. Renee or myself. Guys, since this election campaign started, it don't reach about 6 polls. 6 polls that came out with different organizations that then conduct them. All the 6, Perter Obi, they win them. They say that Perter Obi go be president. All the 6 polls won't come out, conducted by different organizations. So they say that Perter Obi, they lead. Now he go be our president. Only for this January, 2 polls don't come out. One come out around about 6th of February. Another one come out like about 2 days ago. I'll be yesterday here. When the first one come out early this month, the first come out, some people got to say, oh, it's a lie, it's not a lie. That one even they fair, it's even smaller compared to the one come out yesterday here. Now, some people they don't mentor some presidential candidate. I go show now here. The mentor, their head not they accommodate them again. Before we go continue, let me first show now the poll. The poll will come out on the 6th of February here. That is the beginning of this month. Let's first analyze that one. Watch. This one was conducted by next year. It come out on the 6th of February. 6th of February. Look at what it said. It said the next Nigerian presidential election will hold in February 2023. If that election was today, for which party would you vote? Look at the response of people. 37% said they will vote for Perter Obi. Then it come followed by PDP, Atiku, 27%. So Perter Obi give Atiku 10% gap. Before it can reach Baba Tinubu, 24%. 24%. Then they can't reach, I don't know, 5%. They don't even see Kwankwaso for this one. we know see Kwankwaso. Kwankwaso, now maybe they make this video, they shout. He said, now he's supposed to be the first person. He said, I'm supposed to turn the pole upside down. I said, okay, no wahala. Neither they keep them quiet. One come out yesterday here, I be there before yesterday, that they call them Bloomberg. Bloomberg can't bring their own, it can't do worse. The result can't be like ×2 of what they first see. That they see 37, that they shout. One Bloomberg bring their own 66%. Oh, I don't want to talk too much. Let's watch Bloomberg own. Bloomberg say, according to the poll results, among the decided voters, Obi scored 66%. 66%. Tinubu scored 18. Jesus. And Atiku scored 10. Well, I know too much. Una they shout for the next year own. Una don't see. This is the latest. Oga pata on there. Oh, I know sure another one go even come out again. He said, meanwhile, for the undecided voter, Obi scored 47%. Tinubu scored 27 and Atiku scored 9. 9%. Well, I know too much. Of the 93% of participants who said they have decided how to vote, 66% named Obi as their preferred choice. Blockbird said. Now so Blockbird talk. Now so Blockbird talk. They don't hide man talk him. He said record that Obi scored a slightly higher 72% among decided respondents in an earlier premise poll that Bloomberg released in September as the official election campaign kickoff. You know get how you want to do them. All the 6 polls when don't come out since this campaign start will be the lead. This last one come through everybody off balance. As Kwankwaso come here and see these polls when they come out, he had just scatter. He had scatter. Now you get where then they adjust the head because they cool her off. That they cool her off. You think I'm making it up? If you see what they come out for Kwankwaso mouth, now I can say Kwankwaso. When we come meet you, we want video and say, join us, make we reshape your political career. Make we give you opportunity to grow again. You say, no, I'm not to be the leader. Obi should be the vice. Obi should be the vice. I am Kwankwaso. I am PhD. I have experience in Senate, in government, in governor. They tell you, say, come, your political career is dying. Let's elevate your political career towards Obi line. You say, no. Say, now you dey more superior than Obi. Where you there now? We not even see you for the poll. They don't put you. You know, they don't eliminate you. You see Kwankwaso inside the 2 last poll. No, you're not there because it shows that you are not relevant in the poll. Putting you does not make any meaning. You not even get any percentage. There is no need putting you because you can't be wasting our pen and our ink to print you. It is irrelevant. Your political party, whether na NNPP that they call you, and whatever you want to offer Nigeria is irrelevant at this point. Now you don't dey cry. You dey cry for Channels TV. For those who never see Kwankwaso, they cry over this poll. Oh, you now watch video.
So you're forced in this race.
Oh, very strong force.
They call it the first force. That sometimes you are being referred to as the disruptor. Why do you think people feel or see you as such, as a disruptor of the race?
You see, before now, we had two parties. To the extent that the leaders in those two parties were so arrogant that there are two doors in this country. If you want to get out of the place, meaning join the politics, it's either you take this one or you take the other one. And it's like they frustrated everybody. Everybody who was credible, people's capacity and so on, was frustrated, leaving only some of them there. And when we brought this party, of course they underrated us, and we were very happy about it, to the extent that they thought just like any other party that came and died along the road. Now we are 2 weeks now to the election. And fortunately for Nigerians, the NNPP is getting even stronger by the day. Even though we have people across the parties, people who are sponsoring all sorts of fake opinion polls in the air, using phone calls, few thousands, and they write the result and say this is number one.
Bloomberg poll is the latest, which came out yesterday or today. And he's putting your very good friend Perter Obi in the lead.
Right, let me tell you, what they are doing is very dangerous to this country. And I want the security agencies, the federal government, and all those concerned to take note of it. Now look, when Muhammadu Buhari started in 2003, in northern Nigeria, everybody was going to vote for Buhari, especially 2002, to the extent that I lost my seat, mainly because of that wind. And people voting in Kano would think that everybody in this country was voting for Muhammadu Buhari. At the end of the day, of course, you are just talking about your own area. And once somebody was announced, those people will only go out on the streets burning tires and killing people and destroying properties because they thought everybody in the country was voting for Muhammadu Buhari. And so many things happened in northern Nigeria, especially in my zone, in the northwest. Now, a similar scenario is trying to rear its head again. Now that people are bringing fake figures, believing that this is number one, this is number two, this is number three, and this is number four. And in our opinion, that paper should be put upside down. That's the fact of the matter.
Upside down, so how will it read
Number
then?
4 they are putting should be number 1.
Who is number 4?
That's Rabi Kwankwaso, the NNPP. We are the people on the ground. PDP and APC are crumbling. So many issues there, and we all know about it. And people are looking for an alternative in this country. And we are taking that advantage. Now, when the number 1, as they call it now, came, there was this social media hype. Everybody, people voting from Australia, from New Zealand, from America.
This man is confused.
People who some of them have never been to Nigeria. Maybe their origin is this country. So now the dust is settling. But still people are sponsoring this sort of poll. Now, you see, the opinion of many people who rely on that fake poll is that this one has won. And anything to the contrary, it will be like what has been happening in northern Nigeria. We know, I know. Mm-hmm. You see, we are the people on the ground. We are the one. I visited well over 400 local governments today in this country. And we are still visiting more and more local governments. Even today, I'm just coming back from Edo State. Now, the reality is, if things are allowed to go the way they are going, I foresee a real crisis at the end of the day.
So you are suggesting that the polling should be stopped?
No, it should not be stopped, but it should be realistic. People should not be allowed to be telling lies.
But this organization say that this is what they found out
That's
on
what
the
they are
field.
saying. You see, everything is getting so bad in this country. People ordinarily who would be respected, the ones we see, and even those who are sponsoring it ordinarily should be respected. But unfortunately, we are having virus now. Everything is going bad to the extent that this is a booby trap. Somebody is putting traps. Now you say he's number one, number two. You give him this percentage. Other people have small percentage. It's a trap. And this is very, very dangerous. I have seen it.
What danger do you think it
The danger is we believe that these guys are in the air. And somebody is saying they are on the ground. And one result comes, and the reality comes that they are in the air. And people start fighting. Those who believe in that...
Which particular candidate are you making reference to?
Of course, the one they always portray as number one, that's the Labour candidate.
You don't think that he deserves or is capable of those figures?
Absolutely wrong thing and very dangerous for the country. And I want the security agencies and even the presidency to take note of what I'm saying. Look, even though I'm in the race, but I have been
You are not in the race.
In party politics for a very
You
long
are not
time.
in the race.
And we believe in this country. And we must not allow people to bring in fake news, to bring things that we are sure, just like we have seen with Muhammadu Buhari. I was in PDP. Most of the time he was contesting, except when we were together in APC. Many houses were... I was even attacked in Kano.
Some people are deluded.
When I was in PDP supporting another candidate, because everybody was believing that the whole world, everybody in Nigeria was voting for Muhammadu Buhari, not knowing that it's only in your local government and in your state. So I think we should take note of that. And even the media itself, I believe, is ganging up to support what we are saying, which we believe will not help this country.
Now, so you must have a very strong reason why you think some of these polls and these different organizations, not one, not two, who have polled, and your friend Perter Obi has been put in the lead. Other political parties like PDP and APC, they also have polls that are in their favor. Why? Is it because it's not in your favor that you think these are not correct?
Thank you,
Sheldon.
Think
that these polls should not be allowed to be made public?
Thank you, Sheldon.
Now, did you see any poll from northern Nigeria? In fact, all those polls were coming from the south.
Look at this man.
And the media that is propagating that fake information is mainly from that part of the country.
I'm sorry.
And what we are saying is, you see, things have gone so bad. Where are the good people? Where are the people who are supposed to be leaders in all these areas? That's what I'm telling you, that things are getting so bad almost everywhere. And unless we come to reality, for me, I mean, people are just planting things that will only explode.
Well, I mean, is it because this is not in your favor? If it were
no, I'm telling you the reasons.
A failure.
If you go to the...
This is how a failure sounds.
Are on telephone.
A failure.
Over 90% of my supporters don't even know Twitter. They don't even know social media.
Oh, is it
if you want
literate?
to meet them, go to Musa Market. Go to market in Kano.
Okay.
Go to even market in Sabo Ibadan. Go to market in rivers. Go to roads and so on and ask people. You cannot just go rely and take very small sample. If you are talking of over 200 million people, you just take a couple of thousands and say this is the opinion of Nigerians. Look, this was being sponsored mainly to get donations. Because now the impression they are giving is all of us are not even the race. The winner is already being predicted. And this is very good. You see,
You'll be there for the race?
Put these traps on the ground and create problems. When the election is announced, I know that, look, anybody, even me, if my party is based on religion or based on ethnicity, even before the 25th election of February, that party has lost the election. And you see, I mean, people have to come out and do something. The sort of problems we are having today, ranging from scarcity of fuel to scarcity of cash and so on and so forth. These were things that were manufactured not necessarily today. We are just reaping what some people have already planted in the past.
Senator, some of these polls are in fact done by Bloomberg, for example, that released the poll yesterday or today, is a foreign organization.
See,
you know the reason why I'm asking?
I have been in the UK for about 10 years of my life. And you get crooks in the UK. You get crooks in Europe. You get
to what end do you think, I mean, if you are alleging that there are motives that are untoward in the release and the conduct of this poll, what intent do you think that these people or this organization have about the Nigerian
politics? Crisis. One, an election is announced. Two, the candidate now will be getting donations left, right, and center from international communities to their supporters all over the world because he's number one. So you see, all these things, as I told you, things are falling apart. Even those that ordinarily you should trust. It's just like you now, having known something on the ground. Now you go out, what is happening in this studio, you are here. You are witness to what is happening. And somebody outside there is telling another story.
What about the one that favored Tinubu and Atiku?
I've not seen that one.
So, I mean, you are criticizing the poll by that favors Perter Obi.
All of them favored him. So far, the ones I saw.
So you don't think Perter Obi has a chance in this election?
Ask all these parties are doing their in-house. We even do our in-house polls. And I can tell you, none of them, they want to be fair. And they're not bringing it. Why is APC doing its own? Why is PDP not doing its own? When they do it, they know the winner. That's the whole thing. They know the story. Many of them now are rattled. They cannot bring the ones they have.
If you think, Senator, that the poll does not reflect what is going on the ground as it favors Perter Obi in most of the polls that have been released, what do you think about Perter Obi's chances?
You see, I can tell you, and I said it here on this chair, when we're about to come together. And I said it.
We can't come together.
That the only opportunity they had is for us to come together.
We don't want you to go.
Now we know what is happening. The first one they released from his side, from Perter Obi's side, they are giving me 6% in the Northwest.
You're not going to even reach.
Even a madman knows that I'm over and above 6%.
You know, reach 6%.
60%.
No reach.
They have done it. We have seen the in-house figures of PDP
you are too proud.
and the APC. And they dare not bring it out. And you see, I always enjoy people who would want and direct me. They have done that in 1999. Nobody was giving me a chance in Kano. Within few months, the party came. I went into primary and PDP. I cleared it 100%. So also the general election.
So you repeat same?
It's the same.
You think you can win
that's
this
what is on the ground now.
You think you can win this election?
Of course.
Jesus.
You see, as far as we are concerned in the NPP, we have locked northern Nigeria. In fact, even today, when I had a call from from you or these channels, I was there. The youth wing of Khan in northern Nigeria, all of them came together and endorsed Rabi Kwankwaso, which was very good for them, for northern Nigeria, and by extension, Nigeria itself. And so many other groups have done it. We don't want to go to the market and start shouting. But I can tell you, many people will be shocked. Now, if somebody wants to do a poll, even you can do it. Tomorrow, go and put your cap and go to any market in Abuja or go to market in a village. They will tell you who they support. But if you do a telephone thing, telephone Android, now where by supporters, well over 90%, if you tell them Twitter, they'll just look at you. Social media.
So all your supporters are illiterate. So, Mr. Kwankwaso, what you are stipulating is that all 90% of your followers, they are all illiterate. I go call them now. Or people who are not internet inclined. They are not on social media. So who are the people supporting you? Because I know that numbers of youths, numbers of Nigerians, they are all on the internet now. So you are telling us that people who are supporting you don't know Twitter, they don't know Facebook, they don't know YouTube, they don't know TikTok. So who are these people? Are you telling me that it is only northern illiterates that are supporting you? And you are going to be the president of Nigeria with only northern illiterates? Because you say they are over 90%. That don't know Twitter, that don't know anything. So they are the people that will support you and you win Nigerian president. You living in delusion. You are living in an unrealistic world. You the dream. You dey dream. You don't know. Pride and I do you. When we come meet you, you know, yeah, I want to be the president. Perter Obi should be the vice. You, to be the president, Perter Obi should be your vice. Pride no gree you accept them. Now you dey cry. Say it's the only solution if we emerge. If we emerge, who will emerge with you? Who will emerge? Still, we don't want you again. Let's see. You don't even come out fourth for this thing. If you come out fourth and fifth, you try. You think I'm joking? I don't want to talk too much. Guys, if you love what I'm doing, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, even on TikTok. All I'm up. I love you guys. Peace out.